Okay, this is editing IJ in the future. I just realized that the video is 54 minutes. I thought that this was going to be a much shorter one, so sorry about that, but I guess we had a lot more changes than I expected. Okay, goodbye. Hello everyone, it's IJ, and welcome to Project Redstoneworld Devlog episode 17. Now, this one I hope is not going to be as long as the previous 50-minute one, because that was way too long, because we haven't got as much progress done during the summer as we did from the previous time period, but that's for a good reason. And I'm just recording this right now. A lot of stuff is still in the middle of being worked on and not fully completed, but it's the end of my summer break, so I just wanted to do a progress report on what's happened over the summer. Now, not as much happened as the previous time frame, like I said, but that is for a very good reason. And also, TPS is worse, but that's also for a very good reason. I just spoiled why. The version has been updated to 1.19.4. So now we have the new cave generation all down here. We've got the new world height, so towers are gonna be taller. Well, not tower 1, that one's done. But I got that stuff, and we've got new command block systems and new redstone components from 1.19. And it's been 10 devlog episodes since we did the last update. The last update was devlog episode 7, which is where we went from 1.16.5 to 1.17.1 back in, I don't know, August of 2021. So it's been 2 years since the last version update. But now it's here finally. I've been trying to get above 1.17 for so long. But we're going to be here for a while, because 1.20, all my plugins are really unstable, and I've got 80 of them. So, yeah, it's not going to be fun to try to update again, and TPS will probably get even worse. But we've got 1.19.4, and that's what matters. So, we're going to go in a kind of a weird order today. We're going to be talking about, Tower 2 last today. But, here, let's just start in Founding Island. So, hold on, let me shut that up. I guess talk about the FI bunker since we're already here. I gotta disable this because there's a redstone clock going on and I don't want more lag. So this looks like it was made straight out of 2012. Or maybe even earlier. But, I just quickly and lazily connected the, tunnel system to the Tower 1 sub-basement, so now you can get there. If you remember, and that's a good thing. I like that this is here, because I never knew what to do with this area. If you remember from a long time ago, it was a cobblestone generator, and now there's a XP thing, so it's like some random thing that I didn't know what to do with. And then, so is this. What's inside? And it just teleports you back. It's stupid, but, yeah, I guess that's staying there. We got these new flags. These are the RCorp flags, because RCorp has recently gained a lot more power, but I'll get to that in later in the video. So inside here, there has been a lot of changes to how the redstone works behind the scenes, but and this is still very much in progress. This is for the hotel. We started setting up how the shop is going to get set up. There better be doors here. I don't know if this area was going to get doors, but it better get doors, because it needs it. And then there's going to be oh, there's some alarms. Okay, I think that, so maybe that's not where you I thought that's where you purchased, but maybe you purchase over here, so I don't know. And now, hold on, let's now there's new messages if you like start a lockdown or something. So like that. And I never added the bunker alarm, so I think that's a new thing. And now you'll notice that for certain people, when you walk up here, walk up to doors and stuff, they'll open for you. You don't need to enter a keycard or anything. And that's because of this new security clearance from RCorp feature. Hold on, let me turn off that alarm. And not much other new things inside this admin room. There's just this, which is going to be a reactor emergency shutdown button, which does a goofy thing. It'll shut it down 50% of the time, but 50% of the time, the button will just fail, and then the reactor is just going to explode and kill everyone unless someone goes inside, which is funny. And now, I talked about wanting a... Oh, I went past it. I talked about wanting a radiation system that these armors were going to use, and someone didn't return one to this armor stand. And that's still not made yet. I mean, some stuff got started inside the theme park, but that is still something that will be coming eventually. Now, in here, I didn't show this last time because it broke, but here, I'll just show it this time. Hold on, let me... So, if the temperature goes too low, then you're gonna have to wait for this power production thing to drain. And then once it drains, which may take a minute, come on. Everyone inside the Founding Island bunker will receive blindness and like these lights turn off. So hold on, let me turn that back on and give myself that exemption tag again. And nothing happens yet for the reactor overheating, but there are some alarms that start going off bunker-wide that happens when it starts to overheat. Now, the new stuff, that's not supposed to be like that. Okay. The new stuff is getting built over here in the green zone. So, this is going to be something called RCorp Rail. It's like basically it's not really a competitor, but you could basically say it's a competitor to the U1 train system. And I'll talk about that later. Its main base of operations is supposed to be in Tower 2, so when we get to there, I'll talk more about that. Now, in the green zone, I showed this off last time. This is the secret elevator for the emergency bunker. It's like it's a bunker inside the bunker. It's the worst case scenario area. It's like if there's an apocalypse, you hide in here, and then you can escape far away. And the longest Redstoneworld train line to the Forgotten Isle. Now, to be able to get access to this, there's going to be a bunch of, it's like a big sequence that you got to do. You got to, like, find buttons. Like, for example, here's a free one. You have to go into this bathroom and look under the toilet, and there's a button there. And some of them are going to be, like, in plain sight. Like, there's one that's just on the wall. And then here's another one, for example. It's behind this banner. So good luck finding that one. And then there'll be another one that will happen where you have to explode the reactor once to get a special tag. And then you have to jump inside the reactor, and it'll take you to this secret area, which will be, it will not be in this quartz build style, it'll be redone. I want it in, like, wood build style, so that's how that's going to be, and maybe that'll be a JI hideout. And then there'll be another button there, and once you press enough buttons, you'll get the key card, which will allow you to access this area. And it's one time, because the key card gets destroyed afterwards. And, I don't think you can even access that card easily. Yeah, because this is locked. Now, this area is going to be like a little lounge and stuff. I don't know what this area itself is going to be. Maybe that's like a admin room for the green zone. I don't know. But then down here, this is the IMS storage system. It's basically just copied from Founding Island. But this is the IMS storage system for the bunker. You can see we already got, oh no, this is probably going to overflow soon. Where are we? Oh yeah, it's already filled up with double chests and several hoppers. And we got farms over here. And then a cool thing that we got from the 1.19 upgrade is this instant cart unloader. It just passes through here and then comes back, and every item from the cart gets instantly shot out into this water, and it's a great thing. I'm glad that we got that from upgrading to 1.19. And then here's a keycard center. This allows you to kind of convert your RCorp security level, which is what I talked about, where doors will just open for you, 2 key cards, and vice versa. And then I don't know if anything's gonna be built through here. I'm not sure about that, but there's gonna be more farms and stuff. And over here, this is a DMS line for the FI bunker. It's been made, so now Founding Island DMS now connects to the bunker. And we created this so that you could like lock down the tracks. I actually just designed this stupid door myself for this, so you can see it's a very stupid 3x3. Yeah, there'll be more work coming soon for the FI bunker. I think that's it. There's some advancements, and GES is still in progress. I don't know why this area. Did I destroy this? No, I did not. So I don't know. There's something planned here. I wonder if this is gonna be the walkway to the desert. Oh my god, I hate this voice line so much. Also, there's this bridge here. I don't know. One day, this is all I did in like one day. I decided that instead of actually doing any meaningful work on the world, I was just gonna make a bridge here. So I just did that. So I think that's it for Founding Island for now until we get to the Tower 2 stuff. Main bunker hasn't really received any work. Cruise ship not either, but and this caused some drama. But the rail for the cruise ship got moved, so now it's going. Hold on, if I get there, over here it got moved, so it like goes along here instead of going along the river. And oh, this is still a leftover portion that didn't get destroyed. And then this is so that later it could connect to these rails are. Hold on, I gotta fix that, because then that means that these rails aren't working right if these are connected. Yeah. Okay, so now that won't be causing issues. So yeah, that's it for the cruise ship. Now for the Rake game, there is talks of its expansion going on. So we would be expanding north and west. Yeah, not east. I mean, it would be out to here, but we would be including this radio tower. This would be a new location. Of course, the lower levels would have to be completed first. And there's talks about like military bases, power lines, that kind of stuff. And there's talks about like new mechanics, like a roll feature. I don't know how I'm gonna do that, but yeah, it'd be cool to see updates for this game. And now this is something that I haven't mentioned for 2 years. The portal system, which was, I think I worked on this, getting this up to 1.17 in like September of 21. Now I fixed this up for 1.19, and I did another thing. So here, let's turn on some modules, and let's get, oh, there's some right here. So blue and orange. Now sometimes this breaks, so let's see if this works on me. But okay, it works. So now you'll see that these outlines are transparent. So now they don't have this white border that you have here. So now I think that looks a lot cooler, and they still work, which is good. So yeah, that's what I changed to here. Let's remove those, and let's turn off the system. Okay, so theme park now. So RIP TPS. The water park that I showed off before has now been completed, but the bozos in charge of it have not done any work on the actual water park bit yet. So we'll see how that goes. But the terraforming looks really nice, and there's like these caves that you go through to get to it. Now, also the theme park itself has received new terraforming. The oceans are getting completed, so now you can't just swim under. You may be able to. Oh no, I didn't realize that this entire park got completed. So yeah, you used to just be able to just swim under here, and now you can't. And that's same for the Pirate Island. It's getting completed too, and the caves is looking a lot nicer too. There's like some little interior homes. So yeah, that's looking really cool. And then I think what just got started is if this area is all complete, yeah. So now this area over here is getting redone because I guess this cliff was goofy or something. I don't know. But rip the pool. The pool's gonna be gone, but I think there may be a new pool. So we'll see how that looks. Inside the theme park itself, I don't think there's been too much changes, but the reactor has received some work. So here, let's go inside there. Now the hallway is connected, so if we go in here, we can now go down here. It's kind of a weird loop. And, oh yeah, and that's another lead checkpoint thing, so if there's a lockdown, this is going to close. I don't know why my sound glitched, but yeah, that's going to open. And then this is the airlock for... I'm not even going to question it. This is the airlock for the enrichment, radium enrichment job. So you have to open the airlock. This will close it once you take off a suit, and then to open up this one, you have to put on a suit. And then once you take off your suit, then that will close, and then once you put it back on the armor stand, this one will open. Now in the control room, I'm gonna skip the elevator, but the control room has started to get built. And you'll see this is a cool new thing from 1.19. We now have the text display entity. So we can update this with commands. We've got, this is like the control rod layout thing. This will change color based on like the height of the control rods. And the pink thing is the fuel rod. So if the reactor goes offline, that'll turn gray. This tells you the height and if cooling's on. This tells you the current like emergency code. And then here, this will turn off the coolant loop, this will turn on the coolant, this will decrease control rod height, and this one will increase, and this is the emergency scram button, which will just shut down the reactor. And none of that works yet, but it will be soon. Now over here, for the reactor part itself, this is a emergency exit that was built, so it just spawns a boat, and then you'll be sent down here, and then you go this way underneath the terraforming, and you can go out here to exit to the ocean. Now if you heard that, I'll be telling more about that alarm in a second. So you got to go down here, and now this is about the reactor island. I'll be getting to that in a minute, but now here's this airlock. So it's going to close once I get in, and then these are going to open. And then you have to take some armor and put it on, and then this will open. And then it'll close behind us. Now, we created something called the military keycard, which I do not have on hand. But if this elevator isn't here, which it's not, then you won't be able to send this down, and you can only call it if you're holding a military keycard. Now, every few minutes or so, there is a here. Let's decrease the time for that. There is a radiation burst kind of thing that happens in here. So it's gonna be loud. So here, let me turn down my sounds a bit. So, alert, a 20 millisievert radiation burst will occur in a few seconds. Wear your hazmat suit. And now, sometimes, if Minecraft's being nice, you'll hear the Geiger counter sound from the Nether update. Today it wasn't, so we didn't hear it. But, there is a new objective, radiation dose, and that's in millisieverts. So, if you weren't wearing your suit when you were in here, that number would go up by 20. And nothing will happen yet, because it's not made, but, very soon that would have consequences, and you'd start dying. And now, here, let me put the suit back. And then once I put that back, it's gonna open again. Alright, now TPS is horrible, so the train will be slow, so we're not gonna take that. But going down here, there's a train. It uses a traffic light system. It goes along these pipes, which now go to the new reactor island. So, here there's like these boats. This is for like workers or whatever. There's some armor stands. Now, this is the reason why this island looks bad is because I made it. This is my terraforming, so, yeah, it's goofy. Here's another, like, military boat thing. This one actually has particle effects, and it has a gun. So, yeah, it's got that. There's these posters I made about no trespassing with Project Redstoneworld military with AK-47s on the side. Looks goofy in Minecraft, though. And then, for this, you're gonna need, here, I actually want to show this off, so let me get a military keycard. They're stored in this, barracks building. So here, this is a new keycard. Now, when you come here, you hold the card, and then it opens, and that's using the new black display, so, oh my god, there's drugs. So yeah, that's a new thing, and this is just a little military zone. It's kind of for decoration. There's the barracks like I showed, and then there's the watchtower. Now, this is the cooling tower. So, if there's an emergency and lockdown, this thing actually blocks itself off. But here, let me, you'll actually see, if I remove the cover, which I'm just gonna do with World Edit, so it may screw things up, but okay, no, we're just gonna set it to air. So yeah, that screws up the shape of the thing itself, but you can see that now there's smoke that comes out of it. I know in reality it's steam and it's just water and it's not gonna hurt the environment, but in Minecraft there's not steam, so we've got smoke, and you can see it from far away, which I think looks cool. All right, now let's put that back. And now, here's a chimney. Now you'd be like, okay, why does it have a chimney? Reactors don't have chimneys. They don't pollute the environment like coal power plants. Well, that's for a good reason, and we'll be back to that later. And now, down here, this is a tunnel which will lead you to the other end of the train station. So yeah, that's the island. And now we can show off all the new things inside Founding Island. So, first let's go to Tower 1, and you'll be noticing that now after this living room, there's a bridge here with a pool, and it actually goes really far out. Now the reason why how this all started is if you go to Spooky World, which I showed off last devlog, and you go over here, there's an old bridge from Tower 0, which just went to the end here and didn't really do anything, but it was in like a very similar position. It just went over the valley. At one point, there was I lost the save file that had this, but it was before Tower 1. It was between Tower 0 and Tower 1. But I built a really goofy swimming pool. I remember doing it, but I don't remember where the save file is. I may have lost it, or I may just not know where it is. But yeah, it may be gone forever. But I wanted to bring it back. So that's what we did, and we actually made it look a little nicer. We have like actual supports and stuff this time with the pool. This got cut up a bit, but now what that's resulted in is that now you can actually climb up to floor 1 from my basement, and you may die if you accidentally slip along here. so that's fun. And now this is the RCorp Bridge. Big Bridge, Chambo Bridge, Shop Bridge. If you didn't get that reference, you need to go watch Project Redstoneworld Devlog episode 11 right now.
Here, Big Mountain, Chambo Mountain, Roller Coaster Mountain. Any day now.
So this one will connect you to Tower 2, which we've got these new buildings here, which I'll be talking about in a minute. But then we've also got the new RCorp area, which is these shops. So there's a ton of shops, and this is like the other side of RCorp. There's two sides of RCorp. There's the side that's working on the bunker over here, which is the good guys. They've got morals. They're not like, this bunker isn't obsessed with money. It's actually trying to help people. And then there's this side, which is just trying to get as much money as possible. So there's all these shops, and there's these systems. This connects to the Founding Island IMS, and then there's these systems over here, which I don't know why I got teleported. These systems over here, which will take in money from all the shops to the to RCorp. So here are all the shops. This one we don't talk about. This is a potion shop with a job inside of it too. So over here, this is the job part. This only works at day, but we use something with. This is us using allays. I think that's how you pronounce them. I have no clue. But this is so that we can sort unsortable or like unstackable items, which you couldn't before. It's goofy and it has its issues, but we can sort out potions with this, and then we'll give people money. And then if you go up here, you can buy your own potion that people make from there, and it'll cost 2 emeralds. It doesn't really make RCorp a lot of money, but still, it does something. Now here, this is a beautiful tree made by Hellcat. And now here, hold on, let's go down. So this will take you down below the bridge. We're going into the water. And now this is a if you don't get the reference to what this place is, I'm sorry, but this is a secret vault area. Now you need an RCorp owner security clearance to get to it. But here, this is the secret vault. Now we're not going to go in there because that's another place. But here, this is an automated emerald sorter. So it's going to take in all the emeralds from the bridge, and it's going to automatically sort them based on like shares. Like, oh, someone should get 70% of the emeralds, someone should get 30% of the emeralds, and it'll automatically sort that out. You see that I've got a bunch here for me that I haven't emptied out yet. There's some here too. So yeah, this is a new system. And then there's this other hallway here where other stuff will be made. Now going back up to the bridge, let's go up here. And so the next one, there's an ATM between it, and then this is a little like mini casino kind of thing. There's gonna be like some command systems over here that just haven't been made yet. But here, this is basically a scam. I mean, you could still end up making a ton. If your luck's really good, you will make back all your money exponentially. If your luck is like S tier, you will be able. You can get like 1,024 emeralds. So, oh, that's something that I haven't talked about. New. I have no idea what I just ran, but there are new currency. So there's iron ingots, which are worth $10, and nether stars, which are worth 16 emeralds or $1,600. Now for this machine, you start off by here. I'm just gonna enter in 3 emeralds, and now that starts the game. And then every emerald that you add in, it has a 50-50 chance of turning the machine off completely, or increasing up by 1 redstone lamp. So you'll either lose everything, and to start up again you'll have to enter that 3 emeralds, or it'll move the lamp up. And see? Alright, so now it just moved it up, and now if we add another one, let's see what that does. Oh, so now it's actually giving us, now it's not giving us profit yet, but it can allow us to make back some of the stuff that we've lost, so we're not losing as much, but we're still losing. You'll get 2 emeralds back, which we've already thrown in 5, so, you still made a loss of $300, but if it goes up after this... Oh, it didn't. So, see, now it just lost. The machine turned off, so to move up again, you'd have to enter in 3 emeralds, and it went back down. And then here, you could always cash out if you want to end with, if you're satisfied with the current lamp. So yeah, that's that. This is like a little shop thing. I'm not exactly sure what it is. There's like multiple things going on, but there's like a cafe thing, and then there's some stuff down here, which looks cool. Here, this shop is not really made yet, but there is this command block animation. So here you can see it's like making netherite sword or something, so that's cool. For this one, we actually have to go to the theme park, so let's go there. And now we have to go to the uranium job, and let's get uranium quickly. Now this machine takes a while, so here let's just take some directly from the dropper. I need 10. Okay. All right, so now that's that's going up really slowly here. Let's see if we can boost that. Okay, it's by the time that I'd figure out how to boost that, it's already gonna be up there. So we just have to wait for that. Yeah. All right, it's ready. And now we just have to throw the uranium in. Here, we can get rid of those emeralds. All right, now here we are. So I talked about this last time. So you get 10 uranium, which now you can convert to emeralds here. But then you also get a byproduct, which is a neutronium scrap. Now, before this was an iron nugget, but we changed it to netherite scrap, and we'll show why in a second. So let's go back to those that shop. So here, I'm just gonna duplicate it. So here, I'm gonna start by throwing in 6 of this into a lava pool here at the shop. Now this only works at this shop. That's where it's implemented. So hold on, I'm gonna throw in 6. And now it just created a compacted neutronium ingot. Now you can do a lot with this, but here let's make a stack because you're gonna need a lot. So you can use this on so far 5 items. Netherite, all netherite armor pieces, so these 4, and a netherite sword. So if you throw in a netherite sword and 2 neutronium ingots, you get a low-level master sword. Now that's not as good as this one, but it is still it's a level 2 master sword, so it's still a very good OP sword. And then stuff like this for the chest plate, for example, you throw in 2, you throw in a chest plate. And this also gives you a kind of master gear. I wonder, this may actually be the exact same as my chest plate. Yeah, so I think the helmet, it gives you the same as my helmet, my chest plate, which I just use a elytra, but it's still got the same amount of armor in it, and leggings, but it won't give you the same boots or the same sword. Now up here, this is a shop area, so with enough emeralds, you can buy a netherite armor set for 32, or a neutronium ingot for 64. So those are actually worth a lot, these bars. Because like I said, it does take you a while to get those bars. this is a incomplete theater where RCorp is at war with. You see these banners getting spammed everywhere. Stuff about the revolution. Now this is the Red Circle Club. Inspiration from John Wick, but it's not like entirely based off of it. Now this, as you can see, the building ends here, so we're like, oh, where the hell is the club gonna get built? Well, we used to do that, we did before. Oh my god, that was actually seamless. So sometimes it's seamless, sometimes it's not, but you can see now it's bigger on the inside. Now, this is my first time entering. I didn't see this progress made yet, but this is cool. So, yeah, this is the first time I've actually been here, but that's really cool. I'm surprised that it did seamless, because most of the time, it's not exactly seamless. Like, you see a white flash for a millisecond, and that's how you know you're getting teleported. Yeah, like that. That's sometimes so fast that, I don't even know if you can see it on recording, but, yeah, it's like 1 millisecond. But, yeah, going down is seamless. Oh, the brick texture's changed in my texture pack. Now this is gonna be a park area. This is way further back than it's supposed to be, so I'm gonna have to look at that. And then there may be like one more thing over here, which is like a armory setup. And now it actually goes. The bridge goes all the way down to the founding desert over here, and this is a secured area, so you gotta like enter your master key. I just added this literally 5 minutes ago. And then this lets you in, and now you're in Founding Island. And just like Tower 2, these lanterns change into soul at night and regular at day. Alright, now let's go talk about Tower 2. So first of all, you'll notice these new things here. Now these are super elevators, so this took a while to make, and it's based off of Morsey Minecraft's elevator design, but it's not the exact same thing. But here you hit the note block, and then you go down really fast. Now, up is, and also, as you could see, when you go down, the other one gets called up. Now, if there's 2 people at this floor here, then both will get called down. But that's how it works. Now, for getting, going up, since I have a ping of 40, that for some reason makes you fall through the slab here. So you have to sit down, probably in the future, once it's like if it's single player, and you don't have like the sit plugin that my server does, I'll be adding like a minecart here, so that, you stay in the minecart. But now, it looks a little glitchy sometimes because you're going through the slab a little bit, but this takes you up. So yeah, really cool elevators. So, this, I think I showed, this is the reception building down over here. There's a 3x4 door here. Now, Tower 2 has started to receive more progress because I started getting involved and started yelling at everyone to move faster, so now you'll see more progress happening here. That's a bit desynced, but it's 1 wide, so I guess it's good enough. So this is the lobby. For some reason we have a Samsung smart fridge here, but we've got this little gallery here, so this is a map. Oh, I'm there. But you'll notice some goofy things, like there's a pool of lava here. That's because we blew up the world for fun, and I didn't update the map yet. So you're seeing partially exploded areas, but you'll only see that if you're like comparing it to the map, like actively. Like if you're just looking at it a tiny bit, it won't matter. Here is an image from the 10-year. Here is a really old image of Tower 2. This is not the first picture of Tower 2, but it's the first good picture of Tower 2. Like, you'll see in my really old unlisted videos, you can see, like, the real first pictures of Tower 2, which it's just like a stone lump. But, this is the first picture of Tower 2 that doesn't actually look extremely horrible. I mean, it's still a quartz block, but, and then here, this is a similar thing. This is not the first picture of Founding Island, but this is one of the first good pictures of Founding Island. That's gonna be Tower Zero. You can see there. This is the old harbor. Now up here, this is just a little shop. There's gonna be like a command block system here, and now this is actually competing to something that's over here. Now this is a door. This hasn't been made yet, but it'll be with command blocks. It'll just like open up when you walk up to it. For this way, for that way, you're gonna need a master key because this is out of the Founding Island secure compound area. But this is a new shop. I was experimenting with armor stands and stuff. So you've got this tea shop. So here you need a gold ingot. And you press buy. And now sometimes it glitches in 1.19, but we'll see. So it's walking. Come on, you can do it. And then the gold will be in there, and then I'll walk to the cauldron, and now it's gonna start going crazy with the particles. And now grabs the potions, who walks towards you. And now here's all the potions. And then oh yeah, that doesn't stack. Potions are not supposed to stack to 3, so once you pick it up, you have to put it all down in 3 slots. That's a bit goofy, but doesn't really matter. And if you try to purchase it without holding a gold ingot, he shakes your head at you. How dare you not give him money? Now this is a little secret area. The lights aren't made yet. They're supposed to flicker, but these are like really old books that have been like archived. So that's what this place is supposed to be. And now here, this is the old TV room. It's still around. Has not been it was not deleted. So that's how you access that. And now there is a stairwell. So this will take you down into the basement. This will control the lights for it. And now, here's the oldest room in Tower 2. Now, this way is actually going to connect to Tower 2.5. And while we're on the topic of Tower 2.5, planning has started to happen for it. The first thing is actually all the way down at the void. This is the RCorp Mega Vault. So, it's going to be, like, all secured and stuff. And it's got new doors that we've got. Like, this is an 8x8 vault door. This is some goofy trapdoor security thing, and then up here at near the ground level is going to be the RCorp rail. So now I don't know if this is possible, but I really want to do this. So if you've ever played the Minecraft map Bayville by Donnie4355, epic map by the way, definitely play it. It's got these subway systems, which I waste hours of. Not subway, train. It's like not a subway, it's a train. But it's got these really cool train systems. It uses a custom resource pack, and I wasted hours of my life playing with it. But I wanted to make a similar kind of thing with a subway, where it's not a minecart. You're not in a minecart. You're sitting down in what looks like a real train. So I'm looking using, instead of a resource pack, block displays. Now, block displays aren't the most fun thing to work with, so that's gonna be fun. So this is a sample of what I did. So here, it obviously doesn't look right, but here these are some block displays. So these aren't real entities, and I forgot to align them, so they're not aligned properly. But if we turn on this command block here, instead of that, let me just add a lever. You'll see I'm able to make it like slide along. Now unlike regular block displays, this is dependent on TPS, so it will look weird when the TPS is lowered, but that doesn't really matter too much. You can see here I've actually been doing a lot of experimenting with block displays. And now look at, wait, that's a regular door. But here, this is going to be stuff for the Tower 2 Hotel, which I'll be talking about in a minute. But you can see here, this uses the new interaction entity. So for the hotel rooms, I actually want the doors to be opening like this, which I think is really cool. It's completely vanilla. And then I'll have to figure out what I do with the hitboxes, but that's easy. And then here, this is a doorbell. Now I basically based the doorbell off of Crayfish's Furniture mod, that kind of doorbell, because that's what I remember. But I want these outside the rooms too, and you can use an interaction entity, which will be on this, and when you right-click it, it'll make a doorbell sound, which I think will be very cool. Okay, back to Tower 2. So yeah, that's going to be here, and then that's going to go to the FI bunker. It's going to be like a competitor to U1, except instead of minecarts, it's got a different kind of system for handling money, and hopefully a cool subway system. And then this has been there for years, but this is like preparation for like a kind of like a shopping mall. That's something I want in here. And of course, the towers are much higher now, which is very nice. Okay, so back to the basement. Now, you may have seen this. This is a very bulky secret staircase, but I haven't figured out how I want this to open yet. But what this is going to take you down to is this is going to take you down, and I haven't really completed this staircase yet, but this is going to take you to the fake hotel. Now, this is built as a joke. But it's a funny, goofy hotel, and I think that it's funny that we keep it in here, and then it's a secret to access. And now let's go up, because there's another side to it, which you can't easily access. Not there, oh, here. So this is the U3 train station for Tower 2. Now, I haven't wrote the signs for this yet, but you can see that this train tunnel, there's a train tunnel here now, and this will take you to the Founding Island Hotel, which then the next station will take you to Tower 1. So now, Tower 2 has been hooked up to its first train station. Now, I also want a train station that will directly connect Tower 2 to Tower 1. I'm just not sure how I place that, but that is something that I'm looking to do. And here's a lore thing for, like, a JI video, which, speaking of that, it's in progress. I know, I was talking last Devlog, hoping that it would be done by now, but no, that's not realistic. I'm hoping for 2024 to be done, but it is in progress right now, and I think it's going to be really cool. But this is a track that's supposed to go to Blakewood Forest, aka like the Rake game. It doesn't actually, but it looks all ruined and stuff, so I like that. And now here, this would take you to the oh, you got flickering lights. This would take you to the this fake hotel over here, but there's some lore books about it by RCorp Commander Robert Petty, which will be part of the JI video. Okay, let's go back up. Now here, I have not programmed this one in yet. Ignore that. Oh god, there's a big hole. Yeah, this area is not made yet, but this over here, if we walk up to it. Oh, I need to fix that. Hold on. Here, this is the where the elevators that I showed earlier, the super elevators, where they go down to. So, oh, now that's closing back up. So this will take you to what's? Hold on, let's. This is gonna be like a little food court area, and then that'll lead you into the basement. Now, instead of the stairs like we did last time, let's take the elevator. So notice that there is these weird. This is the door slot thing, and the panels look different. And there's barriers. Well, that's because we use block displays now. So when you call it down, it's probably like at one of the top floors or something. So it's gonna take a minute. Also, TPS isn't the best. That's a bug, but yeah, that's not supposed to be there, but you can see it's got an animation now. So, and also, these are now not shulkers. These are, they look like regular blocks. And now here, let's go up to the, we already went to the lobby, so let's go up to the second lobby area. Stall is back. And there, that one worked. Now, here, this is a new, I really like this. It's kind of a maze. It's like a really weird stairwell here, and that's going to be like employees only. But I think it's cool in this new edition area. It reminds me, I know that this is a horrible comparison to make because no one likes the game, but it reminds me of like the, I think like the Hello Neighbor house. I don't know it's from one of them, but I know that one of them had like some really goofy staircase, which I thought was cool. But that was like 2016, 2017, so I barely remember that. So now this area has been pretty much the same for years. This floor here, but there is this secret area. I have no idea what we put in it, but it'll eventually take you up to this area here where you can overlook the floor, and then go back down. And I had to do some goofy stuff with rerouting tracks here, and you can see I actually had to put the tracks through here. These are fake blocks. So for anyone not playing on 1.19.4, if you're on 1.19.3, you're just going to see a big hole in the tower. But this is for IMS, so this is going to go to tower 2.5. And then this stuff will take stuff to storage. This stuff will take stuff from storage. And then from here, this will take you to the Tower 2 hotel. Now this is going to be closed off right here. But you'll notice there's some waterfalls. This area, the lobby has still not been made yet, but there's been some changes to how this looks. It's got waterfalls. These are inspired from John Wick 4, the club in it. And then these are the hotel rooms. They've been redecorated, and these are going to have like doorbell and new door systems that I talked about. And now here are the green rooms. They have also been made, so these are like your middle of the road. The ones before are poor. These ones are less poor. And then up here, these are the 2 suites. They've been the floor plans have been redesigned for that a bit. Yeah, so the hotel's going good. Here's another John Wick reference here. Yeah, there's a lot of John Wick references. And now here, there's another. This is where the penthouse is going to be. So this will take you all the way up to much higher up on the tower. I love this window here, just watching us go up above the bridge. And now here, this is a new block display door. And now here, this is going to be where the penthouse is going to be built. Now, this penthouse is going to be massive. It's going to be bigger than both of these Fountain Island hotel suites combined. So I'm really looking forward to that. And now we're going to end off with the last Tower 2 floor that's been made. Oh, yeah. Before that, the Tower Hotel is going to have a gym. So that's where this area is going to be, at the top of this goofy stairwell. Yeah, right above the hotel, we have the restaurant. So this is going to be a command block focused restaurant. I'm hoping that's really cool, like that we can have armor stands moving around to actually like serve you with food, because you know, in the bunker in the theme park we had weird villagers with chest minecarts, and I'm hoping to base this off of maybe like the tavern and in the Pirate Island. I said that was Tower 2 practice a long time ago, and this is what I mean. That was getting me ready for this, and I want to do this better than how I did that. So there'll be like someone here where you can like talk to, and then you'll get served they'll either you get to choose your own table, or they'll take you to a table. I don't know. I think it will be cooler to do the latter, where they choose a table for you and take you there. Because the pick your own table thing has been done before, but I think actually taking you to a table, that would be cooler. And then there'll be some upstairs seating too. I don't know if there's going to be outdoor seating, but we'll see. I don't know if this is just a regular balcony or if we're going to have tables outside. Now here, this will be a kitchen. There'll be like a bar over here, and then over here. Now this may make someone mad, but I don't care. But we have a little FNAF minigame going on here. So this is like based off the FNAF 1 security office. You'll be able to have like lights and door controls. So it'll be like a little cool minigame that I can make with command blocks sometime. So I think that'll be cool. So next devlog, like I said last time, I'm not sure if the next devlog will be for JI video or if it'll be an actual devlog. But we'll see you guys then. So, yeah, that's it for now. Summer break's about to end, so progress is probably gonna slow down. But then again, for some reason, I feel like, I mean, like, you could see that with a previous devlog. That was not during summer, that was during school, but I still managed to get a lot of stuff done. Maybe I'm just better in, like, in the working mindset, if you know what I mean. But yeah, so, I'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure to redstone it up. Goodbye.